Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
So you like the graffiti?
I said it was a... But as art goes, it's not too abhorrent.
When's the last time you saw me?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind Sir that one works with Sir's neighbour.
One would need one to remind one.
Ah, does Sir mean Sir would need one to remind Sir, or one would need Sir to remind one?
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words.
Aha, Sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no?
Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
Later, Tarquin.
Have a good...
Water refill complete. Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
Chipworth?
Good afternoon, sir.
Songbird doesn't seem too upset about her husband.
And why would she be? The glorious Master Graham has returned to us.
Sounds like my wife didn't miss me all that much.
I'm confident Madame Songbird's affection was simply kept hidden, on the inside.
Do I know someone called Leet?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, sir.
Why's that?
When Sir was shorter and stouter, it was made very clear that I was not to discuss such information with anyone, not even Sir himself.
Okay. Do you know if I know someone called Leet?
Excellent loophole, sir. Yes, I do know with absolute certainty whether Sir knows someone called Leet.
That's good enough for me. Do you know someone called Leet?
He was never my acquaintance, sir.
I'd like to hear more about Songbird.
May I suggest that Sir speaks with the lady directly, or perhaps check her social media presence. That's how Madam has traditionally spoken to you.
What's this about a celebration tonight?
The Aspiration Day Gala. Madam Songbird is so looking forward to it. It has populated approximately 83% of our conversations. In fact, any time someone spoke of it, your heart rate would elevate and you would perspire, sir. Heavily.
Is that why Graham left?
Is Sir referring to himself? Or a friend also named Graham?
Do I have any friends?
None, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you tidy up the apartment, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Murder, She Wrought. Someone liked their murder mysteries. The device was on, but the screen was still blank and broken. I didn't think Songbird would appreciate me rummaging through her things. image being displayed on the holoplinth had changed. The plinth was showing the toy's tracking data. All I needed to do was locate the area code E1594. Find the tracker, find Leet.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me,
Good afternoon, sir.
do you know what E1594 might refer to?
It's a city area code, referring to a few city blocks, I would imagine.
Which part of the city exactly, though?
Sir is confusing me with an android that gets out and about.
You make it sound like you're a prisoner here.
Sir's words, not mine. I suggest Master Graham seeks out a map.
Chipworth knew very little about the geography of the city. I'd need to find a map if I was to make headway. Have a super day.
Sir...
Excuse me.
Hey,
Any idea where the area code E1594 refers to?
E1594? What would I know about an old area code?
Old?
The monopod system has taken care of transport for years.
You sure you don't know where to find E1594?
The monopod system has taken care of transport for years.
I saw.
Yeah.
Got a minute?
Is something the matter?
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
Any idea where I might find a place called E1594?
That sounds like an area code, and not one I would venture into.
How so?
It would be extremely inappropriate for a gentleman to visit Sector E.
Later, Tarquin.
Have a good day!
I had a lead. A map reference.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
E1594.
Where would you
Graham
like to
had
go?
put a tracker there. Maybe it was the key to finding his hacker friend
Piazza
Leet.
is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Soggy technology keeps the hawk down. Gets rid of everything.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
And you've been keeping up with your daily polls?
You bet. I can't wait to find out about the new Spankles flavor of the month.
Don't forget to vote for the new elected officials.
Whatever. Spankles!
Anyway, I'm pleased to see... Mr. Grundy, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Busy day, huh?
I'll say. Raquel is over in the reflection spar as we speak. She'll be back to normal in no time. I thought you'd want to know.
Thanks for looking after her.
No, thank you. You showed some real quick thinking back there. Now, how can I help you?
Does the location E1594 mean anything to you?
Well, E1594? That's just an area code based on the old map system. Totally obsolete. That system hasn't been used for years.
E1594 was an obsolete code. There had to be a way of finding that location.
Thanks, Orana.
Have a great aspir...
Orana seemed to be stationed all over the city. I needed to stay in her good books if I were to maintain my disguise. Leet was my only lead to discovering Graham's connection to the Stalker. And the obsolete map reference E1594 was the only lead I had to finding Leet. As I surveyed the room, I was greeted by a familiar face.
Hello, darling! If you're one of our lucky
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
history exhibit, a special collection of artifacts and exhibits from the pre-Joey era.
Who saved us from starving in sadness and hate? Citizens, a happy aspiration day.
Aspiration brooch required to access this exhibit room.
I needed a special aspiration brooch to get access to the room.
Union City wishes all citizens. Union City.
The centerpiece of the whole museum was a synthetic arm. I recognized it. It was Joey's. He'd lost it in our fight against Link all those years ago.
Look, over here!
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
The arm! Isn't it amazing?
Seemed like I wasn't the only one
Cecily,
interested in the Joey arm.
Didn't I promise? Didn't I say I'd bring you here?
You did, Dad. I'm so stoked.
This is Joey's arm! This was once attached to the really real Joey! Savior of Union City! Aren't you Hold on, Cecily. I think someone wants to talk to you.
Maybe he's come to look at Joey too.
No! Joey, it's my turn! Coming!
You'll have to excuse my dad. He's very dedicated to Joey.
Excuse me?
Oh, hey. Wow, you look different.
What do you mean?
Your outfit. It's so...
Rugged?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
This museum visit just got way more interesting.
I like your brooch.
This? You mean you've never seen one of these? You must be from the Gap or something.
Me? No. Good one.
It's an aspiration brooch. The council awards them to people who max out their kudos each month. Social climbers, they're known as.
You must be an incredible person.
What, me? No, it's my dad who earned the kudos, obviously. Talk to him if you want to know who to impress.
Then, how did you get yours?
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend or something.
So they're transferable?
Technically, yes.
Does this social climber status do anything for you?
Absolutely. First, everybody who sees you can tell that you've been a model citizen all month.
Very inspirational, I'm sure.
Actually, it's kinda embarrassing. Everyone just stares at you all day. It's not like you even get anything good from it. Not really.
Then what's the point?
I guess if you really care, you get to go look around the special exhibits over in the old history room. Dad gets so excited by that sort of stuff. Can't stop staring at the old map.
An old map? In the old history exhibit?
Yeah, shows the city as it was 10 years ago. He's obsessed with how terrible things were in the pre-Joey era.
So there's a map in the old history exhibit showing the city as it was?
Yes, and it's old. Everything in there is.
So how would I get one of those aspiration brooches?
You'd have to ask my dad. He's the kudos king. If he gets Social Climber of the Month just twice more, we get a free toaster.
Wow. Generous.
Yeah, well, we apparently already have everything we deserve, so...
Hey, listen, I know we just met, but I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
That's right.
No offense, but you don't seem as... evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
Do you ever feel like you're not being given the whole truth about the city?
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit...
If I were a cynic, I might call some of it a little unbelievable.
Don't say that around my dad. He really buys into all this stuff. Hey, listen. You and me, we're on the same wavelength here. And it's a different wavelength than my father.
He does seem very devout.
Right? And honestly, just staring at an old arm gets dull. You can just walk out, but I'm stuck here.
And you can just go into the back while I can't.
I'll make a deal with you. You give my dad a reason to leave, and I'll give you this dumb thing. You in?
Okay, I'm in. That brooch in exchange for your freedom.
Finally. Praise Joey.
Praise? Yes, praise Joey.
The girl had agreed to give me her aspiration brooch if I could somehow get her father to leave the museum.
Wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Hello there.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
You don't walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
You kind of worship Joey, huh? Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign? From who?
Joey, of course. When a man reaches our age...
Our age?
He starts to look for guidance. And what better thing to point me in the right direction than the arm of Joey himself?
What sort of sign are you looking for?
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen, putting Joey first above everything. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey, just as he would have wanted. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel than the Savior himself?
Joey's actual arm. Quite something, huh?
Yes, the original arm that wrenched the city from the precipice of damnation.
Didn't it just get stuck to a hand scanner?
This very arm wielded a weapon so great it tore down a tyranny. This very arm wielded a weapon so great it toppled four with this and gave them to the...
All that by himself?
Yes! Yes, all by himself! The whole story can be found on the stations around the hall.
I better go.
Keep a smile.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover.
Wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day. City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Every can is bursting with micro-pleasurants to boost your mood and your aspirations. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens...
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
What are you hoping to learn from the arm?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until today.
And what if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey. I had a feeling, without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I'm not exactly sure. It's gone kind of funky. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's profound.
What if you never get a sign?
Then I shall never leave.
I better go and...
Happy? Now, just...
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I think it's telling me to calm down. I always get overly excited about these things.
Is that a social climber app?
Ah, I know. I'm proud to be one of the biggest... Such an honor. I'm just never sure where Joey stands on humility.
Oh, I say he's rather flexible.
If I wanted to get inside the old history exhibit, this brooch would be the key.
Hey, mister.
Yes?
Trajectory obstructed.
I'll bet your favorite flavor of Spankles is regret.
No, it's grape.
Yeah, well. I bet you shake hands like a limp fish.
In the palms of Savior Joey, we are all but limp fish.
That's profound. There's more brains in a mini-K than there is between your ears.
The Mini K is and always will be a delicious, high-protein snack.
Yeah, well. I've met toasters in this town with more conversational skills than you.
Oh, I know. They're getting more eloquent.
Ah, right.
Sir, I think you might appreciate one of the other exhibits, while I wonder at this one.
I read you loud and clear.
Keep a smile on your face.
Hey there.
Hello again, mystery man. How's progress? Anything I can do?
Your father doesn't have eyes for anything but that arm.
Ugh, you should hear him going on about it at home. It's like he's waiting for a sign from Joey himself, or something.
And if a sign came, would he listen?
Are you kidding? He'd follow it to the ends of the gap.
How well does he take criticism?
He doesn't.
Enjoy your day.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
We invite you to salute the people of Asio City, our faraway friends and valued members of the Union Group. Unstinting and determined cooperation has allowed both cities to grow to become the richest cities in the world. We stand together, refuting the fake news spread by Hobart in their attempt to undermine our unity. Join us in celebrating our commonwealth of kindred spirits, united by bonds of friendship. Union City wishes all citizens...
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
He's beckoning me closer. He wishes to tell me something. He's about to give me the answer. I can almost feel it. Oh, Joey, I am listening.
I better go and...
Keep us...
Union City wishes all citizens a happy... We invite you to salute
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. After bringing an end to the tyranny of the oppressor Link, Joey created Minos to ensure that forthwith technology becomes a happy Aspiration Day.
happy aspiration day!
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
But, Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did every...
That's okay, Dad. It's all right.
But Cecily... I just don't understand.
Come on now, Dad. Let's go get you a nice can of Spankles at the cafe.
Yes. Yes, I think that'll do the trick. I think it's time I tried that new flavor.
I very much enjoyed our talk today, Mystery Man. It's been... eye-opening.
I'm glad we could reach an arrangement, miss.
Featherbottom. Cecily Featherbottom. Best aspiration day ever. Here you go. A deal's a deal. Until we meet again, may the light and wisdom of Savior Joey smile upon you. Happy Aspiration Day.
Union City wishes all citizens... Welcome to the Old History exhibit, young lady.
Many years ago, Spunky had helped me in my quest to defeat Link. I was glad to see that he had gotten the respect he deserved.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
10 years ago, I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link. The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Shows the primitive transportation available prior to the installation of the monopod system.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything. A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
Illicit android laboratories. Beware, spreading these unpatriotic rumors can have serious...
The information droid will be with you shortly.
This holographic map...
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Union City according to Joey's guidance. With new council-approved technology...
I'd had a run-in with this tech all those years ago. I hoped Union City had gone in a more sustainable direction.
Excuse me.
Oi! Keep the noise down.
Oh, sorry.
A little respect while you're in this hallowed place.
Right. And you're a guard here?
Name's Payne. Roy Allen Payne. Ex-security officer, 30 years on the force. And I've got my eyes on you.
Is there some way to make that map show a specific location?
Come now, sir. This is not a child's toy room. That map table is for observation, not human interaction.
Well, is there anything else around here that could help me?
Sir, this special collection is for esteemed social climbers. Urban geographical hobbyists need to look elsewhere.
Are you the only person working here?
The only person? Yes. Not thinking of trying something funny, are we, son?
Absolutely not.
Jolly good. Because I don't think funny is funny.
I don't doubt it.
And the robots that work for me, they don't like funny either.
They work for you?
Well, not for me. Technically, I suppose they're my co-workers.
Does this museum really need security?
There's always something going on beneath the veil.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's just say I'm no stranger to vandals, thieves, enemy agents.
And you can handle those?
Well, it is down to me to supervise the exhibit of old history, including but not limited to the security of the displays and artifacts.
What exactly is this exhibit?
What is the exhibit, he asks. Joey, give me strength. This is the old history exhibit, the definitive collection of Union City artifacts, courtesy of our illustrious benefactor, Mrs. Piermont herself.
It just looks like a load of old junk from the old regime.
Junk? No. Old regime? Yes. In the days before our savior took control.
What sort of things are inside this exhibit?
Just take a look around. Relics. Relics of a...
Does it all still work?
Most of it should. Say what you like about the old regime, but stuff was made to last.
See you later.
Enjoy the exhibit. Quietly.
This city synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap. An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the creeps. Union City still had some pretty backward views on the Gap. These models were far too clean-cut to be Gaplanders. They'd done a good job with the goat, though. The monopods had replaced the subway as Union City's public transportation. The gruesome tendrils pulsed ominously. The product of Link, an experimental fusion of man with computer that had ended in tyranny. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. The old Link terminal had long since stopped working. The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey.
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Savior, hold this board up
The
as an
information
example of
droid will be
immaculate
with you
assembly
shortly.
with rather less than immaculate soldiering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
La la la, la 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 la. Joey? La la la, la 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 la. Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that Joey?
Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
There were too many people watching to just smash the glass. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. Excuse me.
What is it now?
Looks like that Joey Speaks attraction is working again.
I am well aware, son. I thought I made sure that it could never work again.
It's fixed. Is that such a bad thing?
Yes, that's what I mean, son. It's not supposed to talk. I shut him up years ago, and for good reason.
Somebody keeps turning Joey back on.
You're telling me? If I catch the little blighter.
What will you do?
I'll show them how we did discipline back in the old days.
See you later.
Enjoy the exhibits.
Would you like a mini knockwurst?
Did you take that from the fridge? It's padlocked shut.
No, it's a new delivery. Fresh this morning.
Doesn't smell like it. Keep it to yourself, thank you very much.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Quiet down! What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down. Make it stop this disrespectful noise. Quiet down! What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything. What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
Silly me.
I dropped something by this machine.
Sure you did. Meanwhile, what?
Oh,
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Stop this noise at once!
The droid had an old interface port at the base.
Nonsense! There's no... Everybody out! Alright, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey. The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table. The droid had an old interface port at the base. I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it.
What a waste of time. What a waste of time.
An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good, because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back!
We were never called that.
Best friends?
That'll do, Joey. That'll do. Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use.
Union City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
What is it?
Remember that Leet guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it.
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said...
Your probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please, let's not call it juice.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay, but would you mind looking the other way?
Of course. You almost done?
Don't look!
Sorry. It's, not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean. Decommissioned. Murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how the system works first.
I'll have another look around. Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoa! I look sexy.
So you like your new vacuum shell after all?
It's growing on me, but I don't think we can suck our way out of this one. My probe, on the other hand...
The droid had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot.
Hey, Foster, play a song.
That old stuff was always the best. The doors were on lockdown. I wondered whether Joey could help me break out. The hologram projected the maintenance manual data for Joey's vacuum shell.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's an old robot proverb.
Sometimes you scare me. Hey, Joey. Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
See that transporter robot? What does it do?
Don't you remember? It transports stuff on a fixed route.
Maybe we can talk to it.
Talk to it. It's not clever like me. It just follows its programmed route. You think we can use it to get out of here?
I don't know yet.
Maybe I should probe it.
Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
Now, to get back...
Make it quick. I've seen enough.
Androids gone wild. The enemy within. Debbie does DDoS. Programming the Z-80 by Rodney Zacks.
The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging. The control panel for the service door. The droid had an old interface port at the base.
How about a snack?
I don't touch that.
An old barrel transporter robot.
You know what they call gap landers here, Foster?
I don't think I want to know.
You're probably right. I'll keep it to myself. Where can a guy get a coffee and a lube job around here?
Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. It's just a stupid map of the old city, Rob. How's that supposed to help us escape? I can see my house from here.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. The inside of the fridge looked disgusting.
You can?
It smelled even worse.
Nuclear power? That's archaic.
Hey, Joey. How's the shell, Joey?
It's old, cranky, and...
Suck it up, Joey.
You have a nice day too, Foster.
That shell suits you, Joey.
Wait. Find me a new shell. Then get lost.
Only if it shuts you up. What were you doing in that exhibit, Joey?
I was on a journey of self-reflection.
Really? What did you learn?
I counted 2,147,483,647 sheep.
Careful, Joey. You'll max out your memory. Any luck reprogramming that transporter robot?
I'm not like you humans, Rob. I can't just stick it in and wiggle it around until something happens. Maybe you can find a digital manual around here somewhere.
Hey, Joey. Any ideas?
We could sneak out in that barrel transporter robot. Yeah, but it's old tech. Even older than you. There must be a manual around here somewhere.
Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it quick. I love the dizzying heights of the spires on this map. Not that I can see much else.
In cold blood. RBMK 1000 reactor. Meltdown procedure. Lure of the Temptress. Grease my gears. Droid principles. So your android went rogue and killed your wife. The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging.
Nothing ages worse over 10 years than link systems, by the look of things. Except maybe you, Foster.
The terminal was displaying a maintenance report for the barrel transportation robot. I'd need to find a better way to display the information if Joey was to make any sense of it.
Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Move it. Move it. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, but can you read them? You're welcome.
Go reprogram the robot, please.
What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever. That's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into. It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. While it was far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
That
blows.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, hmm? What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
I'd rather you didn't scan it.
Yes, I'm sure.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing to worry about, Mr. Grundy. Nothing at all. Ah! It seems I accidentally scanned it after all. My sincere apologies. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I am surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.